Now, the fraud and corruption case involving former Minister Mosebenzi Zwane has been postponed to the 25th of January. He is accused of looting over 200 million rand from the Vrede Dairy Farm, along with others. Pule Letshwiti Jones has the latest on the story. Good morning, Pule. Just give us more clarity or just what took place today.
Yeah, definitely. We understand that the former MEC for Agriculture, Mosebenzi Zwane, has just made a brief appearance before the Bloemfontein Magistrate Court. More accused being added to the charge sheet. But just to keep it brief, we understand that this matter is now being transferred to the High Court. You'd remember previously he was released and the other co-accused on 10,000 rand bail. And of course, subsequent to that, they're facing charges, including charges of fraud, theft, money laundering, and corruption. But you get more detail. I'm going to be speaking to the spokesperson of the Investigating Directorate, Cindy. Thank you very much for joining us. So maybe if you could just give us a brief update as to what happened and where do we stand right now with this court matter.
So this case has been transferred to the Bloemfontein High Court. It's expected to appear on the 25th of January 2023. Disclosure is currently taking place where all the accused will then know what exactly they're standing accused of in this particular matter. And further, more persons have been added, including companies. 8 companies have been added. We now have 7 persons, physical persons, appearing in this matter, 3 of which are former government officials here in the Free State. We're talking about accused number 1, Peter Tabete, Sepati Dlamini, as well as Dankisi Musedeng. This is not the first time they've been appearing. You know, they're also part and parcel, well, 2 of them are part and parcel in the Nulani matter, as well as the former owner of Estina, which is Kamal Basram.
And as it is right now, could you confirm as to whether more, agencies are coming in, such as SARS, to investigate issues of, tax evasion, amongst others?
Yes, so we are working with SARS in another matter that is actually before the Pretoria Regional Court, about 37.7 million in customs tax undisclosed by Kamal Basram and his co-accused in that matter. That matter is also proceeding quite well, and we owe all of this to cooperation with our various law enforcement agencies.
Are we looking at any more, persons being added to the charge sheet as well as the matter proceeds going forward?
The charge sheet currently has been finalized. However, case law does say that if something catches our attention that we can't ignore, most certainly we'll relook at that.
Are you positive that you're netting in on this matter?
Definitely positive. We're fully behind the prosecution, the investigation, and all those that have assisted us getting to this very point.
Thank you very much. That's the spokesperson of the Investigating Directorate joining us this morning, just giving us a brief update regarding that court matter that just adjourned briefly. We got the opportunity to speak to the former MEC of Agriculture, of course, Mosebenzi Zwane, earlier on. I guess we will be playing that bite later on, but he says that he's quite confident. He's happy with the court proceedings and the legal proceedings, and says that he's just ready for trial to get this matter finally going and wrapped with.